trouble. No, he's not in trouble. He finished his.
I know, I was messing with them.
Okay, and so what I do is I go back. Oh shoot, I didn't want to go that far back. So Jonathan, let's look at what I did here. Let's look at your thing here. Classwork. Okay, there's the journal prompt. It's due by the 4th, which is in a couple of days. This is the people that have turned it in. Okay, so that didn't go in yet. So we have to go back and look at it again. Let's go back in and look and see why it's not there. All right.
May I take a quick walk, sir?
Yes, absolutely.
I shall be back then.
All right, don't go anywhere. Okay, so I see where it is. There it is. So let's do this one more time. Watch me do this. Share. It's loading. And you're going to share it with Sherry. People and groups. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute, let's do that. Let's hit turn in. Sorry, it's not share, it's turn in. Turn in your work. Submitted the journal prompts for the week, Jonathan. Let's see your document. Let's title your document. Let's see what it says. Let's go up here and name it. Okay. We're going to back up and say journal prompt. Okay. So when you go to turn it in, you have to hit the turn in button, not share. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Journal, and then you name it. So what I did is I went up to where that little blue box is at the top, and just clicked on it, and then it highlighted it, and it took off what was in there. Now I'm putting in what you're actually, so 11-30. Okay, and then we're gonna turn it in. Guys, remind me when Stefan comes back. I think I told him to share it, and you're not supposed to share it. You're supposed to turn it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so see where it says. Now we've named it. And it says journal prompts, and then it says Jonathan Castaneda Salas. Journal prompt 11:30. Okay, so you hit turn in.
Oh,
And then you wait. Now let's go over and look at mine and see if it turned in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, look, it just populated. It turned from 3 to 4, and there's your name. Okay? I told you wrong when we were sending it, sharing. We're not supposed to share it with them. Turn it in. So I screwed up. So go back to that document that you were working on, paycheck. Money management, let's try it, see. No, that's not it.
Wait, yeah. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay, so
I turned it in.
request edit access. For some reason his said when we let's push share.
Yeah, I shared it and I turned it in.
Oh, you did okay, you did already? Alright.
Oh,
Let me double check to see if it came in. Okay, Steven. Stefan. Let's see. Turned in. And it has your journal prompt. That's all turned in. Okay, good. And then I'm going to go to, let's go to your next assignment, which you just did. Doggone it, not too far. Okay, classwork. Paycheck deductions, that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 9 assigned. Wait a minute, I don't know if that's the right one. paycheck deductions, because it didn't say that it was turned in. Let me see if I got the right one here.
I think it's called money management.
Yeah, that's what was happening before when you looked at it, remember? Okay, so I gotta go to, let's see, classwork. Paycheck deductions, that's not what we want. We want money management, you
It's
said,
the
right?
money management.
Pre-post?
Yes.
The pre-post test?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's got 2 people that have turned it in. That's Devin and Stefan.
Yes.
Okay, so Devin, you've got that assignment in. Cool. So, the paycheck deductions, what I have here is learning about banks, paycheck deductions, daily subsequent prompts, Tyler, Andrew. He in the bathroom. Andrew. You gotta answer. So what are you working on right now?
Well, right now it's break.
I know, but what are you working on prior to the break? Huh? I can't hear you. Okay. Before I leave today, I want you to have the journal prompt turned in, okay?
Okay.
Because it's due on the 4th. I don't know when the email is due, but I know the journal prompt's due on the 4th.
Wouldn't that be this Friday?
What?
Yep.
What is this Friday?
The
journal
4th.
prompts
It's when your journal prompts due.
Oh yeah.
And right now I have 4 people have turned it in. So, and Devin,
No, I'm working.
Devin, you're working on that right now, right?
Right.
Okay. So, so Devin and Andrew. God, it's already break time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It is 9:40. Let's move do the break from 9:40. Since I was working with Steven so hard on this, 9:40.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, it's not your fault. I wasn't paying attention to the time. So we'll do 9:40 to 9:50. We'll do this from 9:50 to
Wait, what are you doing?
10. This is going longer because we got to do that cleaning thing. Hopefully today, let's see if we can get it done faster.
I mopped yesterday, so someone else is doing it today.
Yeah, everybody's supposed to change jobs.
I
today.
vote to vacuum this time.
Well, let's make a list. So who's gonna do tables?
I'm up for mopping.
Actually, I'll do tables.
Oh my gosh.
Stefan?
I'll do tables.
I need 2 for tables.
Who wishes to help me?
Devin?
Nobody.
Thanks, Deb.
Okay, mopping.
I'll go mopping.
I'll go clean it.
We're gonna
Oh,
mow it.
That is Nathan.
I mean,
Also,
Is that both dry and wet?
your phone.
Oh,
Or do you
just
wanna
wet.
do one do dry and one do
I
wet?
could do the dry mop again.
This is your phone, sir.
Thank
As
you.
far as I'm aware.
Yes, it is, thank you, sir.
I'll do wet.
But I could do whatever you have.
Okay, so, Nathan is wet.
That sounds weird.
That
That sounds
really
weird,
bad,
yeah.
doesn't it?
That sounds a
And-
little inappropriate.
And
there.
Tyler's dry.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
You have a dry sense of humor.
I do, yeah.
Okay. And,
Tyler's dying
Andrew.
over there.
Andrew, what are you doing?
I could probably go
Let me
outside.
clean the whole bathroom.
I could do outside.
Do what outside?
Sweep. And do
Sweeping? Yeah.
You did that yesterday.
I didn't do the railing yesterday.
You
All
watched.
I did was swept yesterday.
We
Okay,
don't
so
worry
you
about
ready?
outside, we worry
So
about
why don't you do the railing and the backs of the chairs?
Okay.
Who's gonna do the bathroom? No, I'm doing the dry mop. I'm dry.
Well, then that would leave Jonathan for bathroom.
You did that yesterday.
Right.
Well, I did the dry mop yesterday.
Railing and the back of chairs is Andrew. And then Jonathan, you wanna sweep and vacuum? Or do you wanna do washing of the door handles and stuff? So door handles and you wanna do the, what was the other thing we needed to do? Oh, trash. Door handles and trash. Who am I missing? So
Sam.
Jonathan, you're gonna do those.
Me and Devin got tables.
Okay. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody. So in bathroom. Guess what? Everybody's doing the bathroom.
Oh my. Well, I mean, I'm automatically doing the bathroom because I gotta wet mop it anyway.
Well, everybody's gonna do the bathroom. So whoever's doing the door handles and stuff, they have to wash down the fixtures in the bathroom. You're somebody's dry mopping the bathroom floor and you're wet mopping the bathroom floor. And do they want you to do the? Do they want you to do anything else in there?
Larry, you forgot to change the time for assignments.
Yeah, I
You forgot
might
to
do.
change it to 10:30.
Yeah, I'll fix it. So in the bathroom, does Sherry want you? They don't want you to actually clean the inside of the toilet and everything, do they?
I think so, yeah.
Do you have like a brush and stuff?
Yeah,
for that?
there's a toilet brush in the
Okay.
closet.
You guys, I will do the toilet
Woohoo! Go, Larry!
and sink. Not that big a deal. And then Nathan, Tyler, and Jonathan will do the wiping. and
When we start cleaning tables, why
and
don't
I'll
we
do
put that
the
stuff away?
toilets. The handles. Jonathan, you're gonna do the handles in the bathroom, like the turn on faucets and the flippy thing on the toilet. Okay? Alright, if you guys need to know the list, it's up here. Go. Alright.
My Mickey Mouse.
Then I'm gonna get my Scrabble game, and I gotta change the name of that.
Scrabble game?
We're gonna secret.
Scrabble game. I thought you said Scrabble. I was like, what?
This is gonna be 10:30 to 11:15, and this is our secret code for assignments. It's gonna be
Who?
SG.
Oh, that's alright.
What does that stand for?
Well,
it's a Scrabble game.
Remember that?
John!
Yeah,
Good
John's
morning.
back.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
what's up?
Morning.
How was the meeting? Good morning.
It was good, thank you.
We took one of your outlets.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah. We're so evil, huh?
It's okay, I don't need it.
I'm just joking.
How
I thought you were serious.
Yeah,
Go.
Not again. There we go, in the parks again.
How are you doing,
There's
Jim?
a lot.
Okay.
Good, how are you?
Good. I brought pizza for lunch.
What are you guys doing?
We're about to like clean the classroom.
It's break time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's break time. Woo, let's break.
It's
And we
break
already
time.
got our cleaning.
Yeah, it's break time. Look, 9:50.
Good job.
Clean up.
Alright.
You got another 4 minutes.
Hey,
Cool.
I thought it was cleaning. Oh well.
7 more
We are
minutes.
clean.
Alright, I'm actually putting out, have a little snack break. Goldfish.
Oops. Oh well.
Okay, I'm having a goldfish.
The snack dash my old man.
You starting already? Oh, you such a good worker. You're trying to get done, finish everything up. Okay, you guys can start cleaning whenever you want, but
It's kind of hard to wet line.
officially the break is over at 9:50.
Me and Devin can't until tables are cleared.
What's that?
We can't till tables are cleared.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. Let's take this cord and put it back for now.
Actually, we can start on the tables that don't have anything on them.
Yep, you could. You could move them.
Alright, well, let's
Well,
do
Dad.
stuff
What
then.
kind of Starbucks did you get?
Chestnut praline.
Oh, I want the peppermint mocha.
Oh, that was good.
That is pretty good.
I like the pumpkin spice latte.
You want to make journal lights?
Oh, you good, Jonathan?
He's cleaned the lights.
Yeah, hey Jonathan, go, let's have all the lights on because it'll be easier for us to see the work.
Is that a bit flickering? Like we're in like a horror movie?
Oh, God, no.
Like in a horror movie or something?
Good job.
Yeah.
Go on to the next one.
I think that actually acts like a brand.
What? I didn't catch that.
I said my hand can act like a crane at points in time. Good.
No injuries, please.
Everything.
As long as you put everything back. Things happen.
Yeah, but
You wanna play this on the camera?
You have a cat in here? There's a cat in here, I guess.
Yeah.
What kind of cat are you in, Callum?
I got it.
Are you a Siamese cat?
I'll have the phone in my pocket.
You're doing great, Devin.
Are you a rat cat?
You got the toilet brush right there?
Yes.
Yeah, great thing.
Should.
So how's life been?
That's good. Like that.
Sorry if I talk too much.
This looks dangerous. Plus, I will need this
Yeah, we're gonna move.
for mopping.
I'm gonna put it back now.
Dangerous.
How do you do it?
Good job. I got it.
Nathan, I want to go with you. I want to see how you do it. Put the water in. Because I need to know.
I said Kaiser Permanente.
can you put this laptop up on the counter really please?
Wanna plug it in or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good job, Deb.
Oh, you might have took advantage of the opportunity. That's what I was saying.
You're excused.
I mean, literally, I could literally just plug it in right now if I had the cord.
There we go. But it's sitting right by the outlet. Might as well.
It'll be fine.
You're lying, man. Your birthday's part.
Oh my god, look at that Chromebook. What the hell? Devin, don't put your water bottle on the mouse pad. Don't put your water bottle on the mouse pad. But it was hilarious. I will admit that. Kept on plugging.
Thank you, sir. I just set that one right now. Don't we have to dry mop first?
Yeah, that's Tyler.
Okay.
That's Tyler's job to do that. So Larry,
Yes.
how'd you like the house I was building with Roblox?
The who?
The house I was building, how'd you like it?
Yeah, it was nice. Very nice. Somebody's got a lot of money can afford that one.
Yep. I gave myself some money in Roblox. That's the game.
So stinking small.
I didn't know it. No, it's used to.
For me, I'm TV.
What a plan.
Oh, the one that's download. That's quick.
We're here, bud.
Oh.
It's Andrew.
How's it going in here? Go ahead. Let's see what happens. I'm just joking.
So you're saying that all roads have been turned off?
Oh yeah, all these dudes flying.
Still, even turning off.
Alongside Sean Cran, aka also known as Clown.
Wait, I'm gonna dry mop first.
Okay. So that and then and it's like just like the songs are just so deep because like if you actually listen to it then they're like, oh, it's devilish, whatever, you know. But when you actually listen to it and you listen and you actually hear it and you actually know the story behind it
Yeah,
and how meaningful it is, it's crazy.
that is always good to know the story behind it first.
Yeah, like for example, Devil and I. Devil and I is basically about a song about, well, you know, the demons in your head, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you trying to pick which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the? Do you want to submit? Do you want to submit to those voices and do what the voices say, or are you going to pick you and move on? But like,
Yeah.
but not forget them, you know, kind of thing. Like pretty much, it's like a: are you going to go suicidal or are you going to live on
Right.
for yourself and for your brother and family? You know, same with negative one. You know, and it's just crazy because sometimes you just gotta let it out before you can move
Well,
on.
I mean, everybody has negative things happen, so you can relate to that, right?
Yeah. No, I have a relate to it, yeah.
My wife doesn't really like negative music, but I don't typically do either, but I can relate to some of the negativity.
Yeah, you know, and then like that's just it right there. Is that for me? 0.5
Everybody
breaks
has
out
it.
there was something else.
Like I like Blink 182,
I do
but
too.
then also I like Tool.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about the spectrum of like happy music, you know, like, and then the depressed, the
Yeah.
depressing music.
You know, I don't know what it is, but there's just some bands that I just
I'm drum up.
What kind of ska band do you like?
Ska band?
I like Fire and Frenzy. I like.
The list says.
Yeah, I gotta go get
I like Goldfinger.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, this one. Oh yeah, they're really great. This one, Tyler's gonna do that. It says it on the list.
Fire and Frenzy. Suicide Machines. I like that.
I don't know what my other one was.
The names
Did I even get
are
another club?
They're really positive. Operation Ivy. I really like.
Jimmy.
The guy from Rancid.
Damn it.
Rancid. I love Rancid. Rancid. Ska.
You were going to do this.
You guys doing the dry mop or what?
Yes, he is.
We
We had made a list of who was doing what.
Oh, okay.
And apparently he was on the list of drum offers.
Okay. You guys came up with a list then?
Yes.
Okay. What are you guys doing, Andrew and
So I
Looking at
feel
the
like-
list.
Huh?
Looking at the list.
Oh, you're looking at the list.
Me and Devin did that.
You know what?
Toilets and sink, right? Are you guys
Wow.
who's gonna scrape off?
Damn room.
I think Larry already
Clean the
did.
toilet.
Larry already did their bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I'll do trash. I'm doing trash and someone else is doing it.
Okay, good job. Good teamwork, you guys. Did you guys see the toilet? In there?
Larry's actually supposed to be doing it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, I
Hold
went in
on,
there.
hold on. You get it?
If no one does a certain task, then do it yourself.
Yeah. Good job, Stefan. See, Stefan's got a good idea, a good attitude about working. If no one's doing it, take care of it. Right? Alright, Devin. Devin, what are you up to, man? You have an assignment?
Scoop it over a little bit.
Tables?
Yeah.
You guys wiped off the tables? And then Jonathan, you did all the light switches, right? And the door handles? Somebody did the door handles?
Jonathan did.
Jonathan did
Light
that.
switches, yeah.
Okay, so,
Tyler, would you dry mop already? What? Would you dry mop already?
did you guys?
I know,
anybody
but
say-
did you go where did you go already so I could start wet mopping behind you?
Unfortunately, I've only gone by
So who sanitized the computers, keyboards and stuff?
I guess I'll just hang out for a little
Tyler, I mean, Nathan, you can do the bathroom first.
I saw the toilet.
What's that?
I saw the toilet last night.
Oh, I just cleaned it.
Oh, okay.
I'm making sure.
Yeah. Somebody missed it there.
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody did that.
You can start an
No,
office
me either,
over here.
I doubt it.
I did it over there.
Devin, you wanna do the computers? Sanitize the computer?
Well,
Cool.
I haven't dried my.
Yeah, just take a sanitize wipe.
Larry wanted me to
Go ahead.
start with you.
Okay.
And those have kind of weird residue, wet residue.
Yours too.
So just do it lightly.
Nathan, the reason why I'm having you do that is because like when I was
Thanks,
cleaning the toilet, I put extra cleaning material in front of the toilet so that you could mop that up. It was pretty dirty in front of the toilet.
You guys should acknowledge him when he's talking.
I acknowledge you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I gotta have.
That's my biggest pet peeve when my daughter doesn't, like I tell her something and then she doesn't respond.
Did you hear me?
Drives me crazy.
Did you hear me? I don't know, Dad.
Repeat back what I said. Oh, you weren't listening, okay.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking to
we're
you.
talking
no,
about his
you're
daughter.
talking about kids.
Okay.
No, nothing to do with you, Stefan. You're doing great.
The board's so dang heavy. Insane how heavy it is. Get in
So, after you get done mopping in there,
there. Yeah.
and it's dried, we're gonna all go in that bathroom and see how clean that toilet is.
It's never usually clean, it's usually filthy.
Oh, I see it right now. It's sparkling.
Show you how to properly clean a toilet.
It's beautiful and properly clean.
Doesn't it look nice, Nathan?
It does. Oh, I need you guys to.
Good job, Nevin. Thank you. You got all the chairs and everything good, or
Is there a wet
You wanna
spot
wipe
there,
out the
or
chairs.
what's the point of that cone?
Oh, it's just,
the chair? The chair. You know, when you sit down and put your hand on the chair handle, or what do you call it?
So
I'm
Nathan,
doing the armrest.
Nathan,
Oh,
as
you
you're
did?
mopping,
Oh, thanks.
mop through this corridor right here.
Well, you
And
should
then
start
come
in
and do
the
the
office
floor,
then.
because that way that'll dry so people can get through. Did you do,
Right
Uh,
here. You want me to do right here?
hang on a second, hang tight just a sec. Tyler, did you do the, dry mop in the kitchen yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
But you
So
should start
let's-
in the office there.
yeah, so go ahead and start back there and just kinda work your way down this way, go into the kitchen.
I'll be done with the kitchen.
And then come back out this way and then do this part of the floor, that way this will be dry if people need to get back and forth.
Seriously, bro? I'm getting them off there. Thank you. There's a wet spot here. First, put a cone there on the wet spot.
So Andrew, where do you think would be a good spot for that?
There's already one, in the bathroom right now. so-
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Did you guys do the break room too?
What? I know.
I'm about
to.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I just go, Andrew, the reason why I brought that up is just wherever you see him go through and it's wet, just put one down behind the area that he just did. That way we'll know that that area is wet.
What happens when this gets wet? I have no idea.
Oh, it won't hurt it, it'll be, it actually will probably even pick up a little bit more dirt.
That's cool.
So this is my schedule from 8:30 to 9:30 and then come over here about 9:40. And then 11:30 I'm on another Zoom.
Alright, I've dry mopped the whole place.
Alright, awesome.
Hey!
You need to do it again?
No.
I took the dirty one off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're just standing and stare at me, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Ooh, wow.
Nah, I guess the waiting for the,
Cause I'm over
you
here
know,
moving,
the chair to get,
with the mop.
you know, like that.
It's a waiting game now. Jonathan, did you get all the,
Can you unquick Explorer? Just blow quick.
you what?
Go Explorer real quick. No, I'm back.
Hey, you know, when you guys are in a work situation, you always say, hey, is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, you try to be productive.
Yeah, so they're just preparing you for the work. If your boss sees you standing there like that, they're
Is there anything I should do now?
There you go.
Yes.
So,
Well, I literally need to say that.
we're in that phase where,
What?
What would you
I
say?
just
Sorry.
finished washing that
Is there
cup.
anything I should do now?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
I just finished washing that cup.
I was
that
completely
red.
not even, I was like,
Oh.
looking at the,
Well.
I saw there was a
Oh,
blue
no,
cup,
that
so I
you-
washed
Well.
it.
Say it
so
again.
I
check,
saw there was a blue
guys,
cup, so I washed it.
check the list on the board, make sure that you've done everything that your name's under, okay? If we're down to just waiting for the floor to be mopped, then we're just kind of in a waiting pattern, not much else. we can do.
things you have to do, but now it's gone.
Indeed.
Indeed.com is a great place to go and get a job.
Indeed.
Indeed.com. There it is.
I've got 3 of my jobs from Indeed.com.
Cause you can just upload your resume and then it help you out.
Yeah.
You can send you notifications.
You know that, but you can just put up your resume, right, and just push one button and you send the resume to like 15 people.
Yeah, but sometimes they ask questions and you have to go somewhere.
Yeah, not everyone is easy like that.
Yeah.
I think about 7 years ago when I did it, it was much easier, but now they added a lot more.
Yeah.
Yep. Nathan, they only have one mop in there, right? They only have one mop?
And mop bucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess
But there might be
technically we
another
could
one in
go
the
borrow
closet.
Jesse's that's sitting over there. I don't know if it's
Then
still
you better
there.
have a mop bucket though.
I wouldn't borrow anybody's stuff.
Yeah, and it can make
Honestly.
Stretcher, I'm gonna call it stretcher.
Whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
Cause then he tries to go use it and then we're using it and then that's a problem.
Just make sure you put it back and you'll be fine.
I just have a thing about using other stuff.
Right, yeah.
But if it's okay, it's okay.
I was reading the sign. You see the sign on that door?
It says, please close door. Or keep door closed, that's what it says.
It locks here from the other side, and you can't get back in unless you have to have someone. I know, but she really likes it open and stuff.
Well, that's not really her.
Yeah, I know that it says keep the door closed, and I noticed when I was reading it today that they were actually using it.
Oh,
Just, that would be terrible if I just bailed into the mop bucket.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey Ma, I need a change of clothes. What happened? I fell into a mop bucket.
Everybody got all the trash.
Because then he wouldn't be able to bring the mop back if it was locked.
Uh-oh.
It's unlocked up.
I know, right? So small. Suicide risk.
Or look how small the font is.
I think you could put it on your desk. I don't know why.
There, you said go into the kitchen, right? John, did he say going into the kitchen
No, then it
this way?
unlocks the door.
Yeah, no, I think.
Say it again?
I think he said he wanted me to go into the kitchen after I'm done over there.
Yeah, go in the kitchen and then back your way out, and then you can do the floor, the main floor in here.
Cause I still gotta go behind there too. Whoops.
How are you doing, sir?
Oh, John, remember that
I'm good. I
first
can't
week
wait to
when
eat
we
my
couldn't
pizza.
find the,
Yeah, are you hungry?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting for lunchtime before I eat it.
Yeah, good idea. Have you been eating a good balanced meal? You haven't been eating candy for lunch, right?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm
Stefan.
not gonna answer that either.
Okay.
Well, if I'm being honest, I had a Sprite and two Rice Krispies yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, you live right by, his bus drops him off right in front of the 7-Eleven. So that's why I was asking.
Well, I got it from the Dollar Tree before I got my first bus. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
But today I brought Little Caesar's pizza for lunch.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Little Caesar. Do you ever go there at lunchtime and get the ones that are in the little case sitting on the counter?
No.
They're Little Caesar's pizza's a square one,
Yeah, that's actually
and
what I
they're,
bought.
and they're thick crust. I
Yeah,
love those.
it's called the deep dish. That's actually what I
Yeah.
bought.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
We just got,
I would,
Good.
I would say deep dish is my favorite pizza.
yeah,
I don't understand why most people don't like Little Caesars. So.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I think that's, in my experience, I've really enjoyed their pizzas, especially that new dish.
Oh, that's why I keep bumping into the ceiling, is because it's lower.
Yes, it is.
That explains it. I'm just like, one time I just bashed it in and everybody's like, Nathan! I was like, wait, what? I look up and then the ceiling panel's like way up there. I'm like, what? What happened here?
Those are foam too. You can just put a, like, a hole
Oops.
What's your favorite pizza?
Oh, I like any kind of pizza. I'm not really an issue about it.
That's understandable. So
You know what's becoming my favorite pizza is if you go to Winco and you go into their deli section, they have dough already made up in a bag, and you take that dough and you make an artisan pizza. You just smash it out, and then you put all your ingredients on it, and then you put it in the oven yourself. So it's like, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shove everyone over here so I can do a backup area, and then I'll come do this last.
We're all really not social distance right here. Sorry.
I said you guys are good. I'm going into the back. You guys can stand around here.
No.
No, I was gonna do it.
You're
live.
good.
This is how I communicate with sarcasm. So
Oh,
I'm sorry if it's too much.
it's
No,
fine,
it's
John.
fine.
I was just confused. I was like, oh wait, okay. There's like a bunch of
I usually
peppers over
confuse you
there.
guys.
They're like little cool children.
Yeah, I won't lie. Sometimes you do confuse me because I can't tell if you're serious or if you're not.
Oh, it's probably because of the mask.
No, it's just in general.
Hey,
I don't have a sense of
Tyler.
humor, remember?
Nathan,
I take everything as serious as you can.
have you done over here yet?
Yeah.
It's a problem I'm
No.
trying to work on, but
Let's go ahead and do this area now. That way it'll be
I
dry.
don't
People
find
can move
most of
tables
it
while
funny
you
at all,
finish.
or, you know.
Oh,
My dad
okay.
says it's bad for me. I'm like, how is it bad? It's not like, you know, I'm being mean to people. Like, I could be a scumbag.
You're
but I'm not.
very well. The thing I appreciate about you is you're very matter of fact and you're very honest. You're very honest, and you communicate pretty well, like what you're thinking, what you're.
I try my best to not be mean when I say something.
You're a good communicator because if you're confused, you always ask the question, right?
It's,
Yeah, or
it's
if
just,
you're not sure about something, you always ask. So.
well, you see, the main problem that they all have with me being like this is because, you know how I don't
Ah.
do certain, like, okay,
All over.
I don't have the honor to call myself normal, so I'm not. But I don't do normal things. Like, I don't celebrate holidays really, because I don't see the point in it. I don't, but I don't mind if other people celebrate them. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
And my dad, for some reason, doesn't like this like part of me. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it then? So
He doesn't like that you don't celebrate things, or you don't like to celebrate.
pretty much,
It's
like
just
so, like when he
personality.
said we were yeah, because when he said we were celebrating Thanksgiving, I'm like, but I don't celebrate it. He gives me this look. He's like, you're celebrating. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't have any plans for it, so I'm gonna be in this room doing what I normally do. And he's like,
Yeah.
don't you have friends? I'm like, you already know the answer to that. But they're probably busy doing their own thing. So,
You don't want to be in drama, like you told me earlier.
Oh, God.
I hate drama. I don't even want to talk about it, but
You,
yeah.
you said you had friends, but you don't want to get into the drama.
Some of them have drama, yeah, I'll say that. But that's not the reason why I don't hang out with them that much, because I'm busy. And also, they're probably doing other things. But I just don't like
One of
holidays.
them's trying to text me and have me
Yeah,
hooked
yeah.
up with them.
Say what?
Stefan knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, she tried to pick you up.
Yep. I just, yeah.
Yeah, no, I have been talking to her. Like literally a couple minutes ago, I got a text from her saying, "What you doing?"
She knows you're here, so that should be obvious.
I know, right? I even told her I'm in this private search program with Stefan.
And then she still calls you about during it?
No, she texts a lot, and then Anna, the other one just doesn't want to talk to me. Period. She
That's
goes,
good, though.
"Why don't you talk to me enough?" Well, I try to talk to you, but you literally put me on silent because you're always with your boyfriend.
Oh, that's she has a boyfriend. Oh.
Yeah. Well,
That's even
not
more
that
worse.
one, the other one. The
I know who he's talking about. But let's just say it's.
Oh, okay. I get
But-
it, I get it.
But back to what I was saying, I'm just a weird person. I don't like normal people things, so I just like doing things that I like doing, which is mainly being alone.
You
You guys are all
hard,
huddling?
so
Hmm?
that's you.
you guys are like a little
Sure, you
group of
might
penguins
change
over there.
During the, you might change throughout the years, but you know, that's your personality, right?
Yeah. Well, thanks for understanding. My dad doesn't seem to understand. saying that it's bad for me. And I'm like, listen, at least I'm working.
Well,
so
I see his point. That like he wants you to be happy and celebrate the holidays. I totally get it.
It's not that I'm not happy, I just don't like doing normal things.
Yeah.
Everybody's just floating around over here like a bunch of penguins.
Well,
We can't move.
We did everything. Everything's done except
Except mopping.
I'm about to finish this room.
Okay, I see.
Alright, we got Jonathan. Alright, so we should probably we're good. If you're on the carpet, you're good.
You guys are all just huddling over there.
Hey, I'm going outside. So you wanna go ahead?
Don't step over that. Oh, watch out for my coffee on that.
Yep, I see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, now there's more room for Jonathan.
There you go. You guys can scoot over. You
Done.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
What are you guys doing?
Jonathan, I like your shirt.
Whoop.
You like that TV show, Friends?
Oh yeah, that show was good.
In the 90s.
Oh, I love Joe. Remember that episode when he gets that turkey stuck on his head?
No.
That was awesome.
I have to
It was
admit
one of the
that.
Thanksgiving episodes.
I have to admit that I was more of a Seinfeld person in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
And I think Friends came on later. I
Oh,
don't remember
actually-
ever just sitting there watching Friends.
Actually, it was funny. Actually, my dad actually nicknamed me Kramer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because of my like warped sense of time and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. He goes, "Okay, Kramer."
He is hilarious.
Oh, Kramer is awesome.
Yeah.
And like, there's my brother-in-law. He has a friend named Santi,
Yeah.
and he literally does look like Kramer with the like he has the hair and everything. Like he has the crazy curly hair.
Yeah.
Stuff. It's awesome.
Seinfeld. I haven't watched Seinfeld.
Do you mind if I charge my phone?
Not mine.
The Bubble Boy.
I'll
Bubble
do it
Boy
later,
episode.
Yeah, yeah.
You killed the Bubble Boy.
See-
Why didn't mean to kill a Bubble Boy?
See, when Seinfeld came on, I think it was earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe in the evening or something, or afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember really watching Friends that much. I think Friends came on later.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of why I didn't watch Friends that much. I remember watching it quite a bit, but not enough to like memorize lines. Like Seinfeld, I have some lines memorized, you know.
Yeah.
Seinfeld. I think I like sillier sense. I have a sillier sense of humor.
Oh yeah.
Friends is very like. Friends is pretty silly too, but.
When I get
It's
home,
different.
I'm gonna go to the 7-Eleven because I have $40 on me.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Don't pull your money out, all the money out. Let people see your money.
Yeah, I go. I don't like.
So I didn't do this section over here though.
I'm standing in the wet, on the wet floor.
You have or haven't?
I have not.
Okay.
John is standing on the wet floor.
Yep. I'm a rebel.
Dang it, John! I just mopped there. What are you doing, sir?
I'm a rebel. I told you.
You're a rebel, son. I ain't no fortunate son.
Yeah. Do you like Rancid? The band Rancid?
I've heard of them, but I haven't like heard of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you
I
like
haven't
ska?
heard-
You like ska music, like reggae, fast reggae music?
I haven't really heard of ska. No.
You like punk music? Oh, you like Misfits.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, the Ramones, Misfits.
My favorite bands are
Sex
let's go in
Pistols.
order. MXPX, then NoFX, Rancid, Bad Religion.
Oh, Bad Religion, yeah.
I like Less Than Jake. Pennywise,
Pennywise.
Goldfinger. Well, I like Green Day. I like their first 3 albums.
Oh yeah.
I like
Yeah, that's kind of how I
CP,
felt
of course.
about Metallica. is that like I love Metallica, but I love the older stuff
Oh, yeah.
more than the newer stuff because
Yeah.
the new it's like AC/DC. Why if you were so big, why in the heck would you even want to change your sound? You know,
Move this way.
like look at AC/DC.
And they haven't changed their sound at all, which is great. You know, like you can totally.
Oh, AC/DC didn't know.
When you hear them now, they totally sound like they did back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, no, it was crazy. Like that's why I was so shocked when I heard like because when I heard that album, I automatically clicked and I thought of what was it? Oh, Highway to Hell.
Yeah, they
When
kept that
Malcolm
theme.
and Bond were all still alive and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's like they never died. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's with Bon Scott, huh?
Hmm. Yeah, Bond. So like, that was the funny thing is that they actually had 3 singers,
They
but
did,
a lot
yeah.
of like they had another one before Bond, but a lot of the time we don't talk about that one because he was such a jerk, you know.
Yeah.
Like he kind of just showed up whenever he wanted, you know, and then they got Bond. And they
Well, he
loved
was
Bond.
way in the early days, right?
Hmm?
He was before they came out with any albums, right?
The
first
newer,
song.
the one before Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Bond came in, and then they made the first album, which
So they
was.
should just consider him as the original singer.
They do,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, they do already. And then
Yeah.
Brian took over after. But it was kind of crazy though because Brian at the time was in a different band,
Yeah.
and Bond said if there's anything if anything happens to me, I want this guy to take over. And that's a
Yeah.
true story of how Brian actually became the lead singer of AC/DC.
I
is
saw that.
He died, and then he took over.
I saw that documentary. Brian Johnson was not. It wasn't like a rock album. It wasn't like a rock band. It was like the band he was in before. It was like not disco, but it was almost like soul music or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But did you know they had some of the songs already written, like pre-written? The Back in Black album, they had the songs already written before Bond died.
Yeah. Like that was the thing too, is that like that's just one of the things I love about AC/DC, is that 1, they never really changed the sound. 2,
Yeah.
Angus Young, everybody says that Angus Young has the energy he does because he was on drugs. He does it because he loves the music, plus it's him trying to get around the fretboard.
Yeah.
Because he's a small guy,
Yeah.
you know.
So he kind of needed to throw his
Whole body into
to
it,
get
yeah.
to get to the top, the low note.
Yeah. To go hit that note and stuff.
Low
Yeah, no,
note.
he talked about it, and like stuff like that.
That's why playing right here is so easy for him because it's right. His arm length is just right here. It's like
Yeah, and then he throws his body into it to help him get around the fretboard.
that's
No.
funny.
Yeah, and then like that's just the thing there though too, and then it's just beautiful.
It's hard for me to play and run around at the same time.
Yeah, I mean listen to this dude. He's
It
just
takes
like
some
jumping.
talent to be jumping around and playing the right notes.
Yeah,
Like that's pretty awesome.
yeah. That's why if you ever asked me if I had to pick probably one of my favorite guitarists, you probably know who it would be already.
Yeah, Malcolm Young. Angus Young. Oh, sorry, Angus Young.
There's good. Malcolm actually is really good too, but I would go Angus. Because
Yeah.
Malcolm was the rhythm
Malcolm passed
guitarist.
away, right?
Because Malcolm passed away and Bond passed away. The rest of them kind of just stuck around for like a year or 2, and then they.
Who's the bass
switched
player?
out.
Who's the bass player?
The bass player. That was that's one of the ones that I totally forget about.
He's a good bass player.
At one like they actually switched quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, he's about
Yeah.
done. Just so back your way out the door, yeah, and then you get in.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you get to the end there's a big puddle of water over here. Let's get that so nobody slips on it.
Yeah. Make my butt shaking
These
over
guys
here.
are supervising. Are you guys supervising?
supervisors. That would be typical
Where's
supervisor.
the big
Yeah.
puddle? Oh, there it is.
God, this is very wet stuff. Thank you, Nathan.
Get my stick.
Maybe you can push the mop around.
See my stick.
Get it
Be
careful. You're going through dirt on clean floor now. Are you gonna dump that out?
I don't know where I'm going.
You should go outside.
Yeah, take it outside. Here, let me do this though. Let me, go ahead, take it outside.
So it's really wet here. So careful here.
So you come back this way with the mop being really dry. And just hit it again.
And then
Why did you bring a cat here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Must have jumped in my
Yeah,
car.
this
on the way.
is really dirty.
Yeah, I'm joking.
It's like you gotta switch it now. Also, I wouldn't roll it over the from outside. I wouldn't roll it over the floor. So you want to lift it up? You want to pick it up? Hold it there.
Okay. Whose tables? Look at the list again here.
I think
Oh,
here.
the list fall down?
It did. Yeah.
Was Devin, you and who were doing tables?
Me and Stefan.
Stefan?
Yeah.
Okay, go grab him and you guys can start moving those back.
What about me?
You're gonna move tables now.
Okay, well.
We'll move these two first. Good job, baby. You good?
Yeah.
Careful, it's still wet, guys.
Yeah, he told us to start doing them.
No, it's okay. Yeah. I was just saying.
Oh, you were just okay.
Extra precaution.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Are you guys gonna lock me in over here?
Yeah, that's
No.
Just kidding.
That's your spot.
I'm stuck. This is stuck.
And here's your chair, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse us, Nathan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nathan, can you tell what,
Let's move it up a little. What?
Yeah, move.
I'm this fast. This is good.
I do have like several hidden bases.
I don't care. You
Hey.
Okay, who's got the backs of the chairs to do?
I got it.
Yeah, that's Andrew all the way.
Maybe. Now I'll go on the carpet.
I got my chair, you don't have to do mine, I'll do it.
Oh, too bad.
Jonathan, you wanna help out, buddy?
Oh, come on.
Cheers. On the floor.
Why do I have both of these on still?
Turn yours around.
Uh-oh. Andrew's table is turned backwards.
Don't be quiet.
No, I'm not gonna be quiet. That's not the way you put the
I'll
table.
frisbee this thing.
Go ahead, do it.
Don't we catch it?
Maybe.
Next, knock it off.
Andrew,
There's no time for tomfoolery, though.
let's get finished.
Oh yeah, you do have to switch. Well, I don't know if it matters.
It might not matter because
Doesn't
Andrew's
really
tiny.
matter.
Bloody hell.
Come on, let's get finished up.
Good job, Devin.
Okay.
It just looks weird, that's all.
Hi, Stefan, Jonathan.
Why does it look so overlappy?
And Nathan.
Because yes.
Looks very overlappy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, as in like, usually, it looks like it's sticking out a little more than it usually would.
We'll stand here, and are they? Do you think they're gonna line up?
Alright, alright.
No.
So that one, fix it. Pull down a little bit.
May I touch your phone, sir?
Sure, you could try.
Not you try.
I've never asked to charge my phone. I don't know if it's
You guys should push those tables out more so it hits the carpet there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Julia Child.
Roll this. Push this table. Here. Oh, you got
Oh.
it. Hold on.
Goodness, John.
I know. It's my fault. I don't admit.
We're not using it.
Well, that much, but I will right now.
That's so funny.
So you want to move
You bet.
because we want a 6 feet distance, right? So if you're sitting here, you want to be 6 feet away from this person. So if you guys want to move that table that way. And then I'll help you. I'll move the chairs.
What?
And then here.
Okay. Well, the way how you said it.
I said it feels so good.
Okay. Here we go. And then
Stefan and Nathan,
Yo.
it's not showing that you turned in your email yet.
Oh, that's weird.
My
So
what?
Make sure you go back in and make sure you turn it in.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, that.
Email number 7.
Yeah, we turned it into Sherry. So.
I was outside.
Yeah, we turn them into Sherry.
Oh, so you're not, well, she has it in classroom.
I think that's just so people can get it. But we turn ours into Sherry.
Okay, so you send it to her via email?
To our email, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what we were talking about yesterday, and I thought
Alright.
I had gotten from you guys that that's she would she prefer you to do in the classroom versus Google Mail. And I thought Google Mail was better, but that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're telling me. So.
Google Mail.
Gmail.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go on to our assignments, I want everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 2 more people to finish their, before we, go to our fun assignment, we got 2 more people to turn in their journal prompt. It's due Friday, so let's get it done today, so you don't have to worry about it on Thursday.
You got that?
you can see that, Nathan. Your name's on there. I don't know if you heard him. You gotta do your journal prompt. You're outside, so that's why I was telling you.
But But his name's on there.
So the names that are up there are done, and if they have a check mark, they were sent.
Oh.
So if your name is not up there for the journal prompt, you need to finish it up, right? This very second.
Haha! We got you, John.
What?
We got you. We so tricksy.
It is very clean. The bathroom is extremely clean.
Maybe.
Well, it was clean for me to use it.
So Devin and Andrew.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys are the last two.
I'm getting mine done.
It was very unpleasant.
While you guys are waiting for us to do our fun assignment, if you're waiting on the other two to finish, you can continue to work on your email.
Email.
I have no skipping email.
Honestly, I am really hungry.
Well, we're gonna get to eat in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So while you guys are doing that, I'll go get my fun assignment.
Who's making cat noises? Huh? Oh, yeah. What are your thoughts about the idea that we grow most from the challenges we face? I mean, so think about, maybe think about Project Search, like the challenges we faced during Project Search. Maybe the times that Sherry's like called you out on things. Have you learned from that stuff? Or you had like an assignment that was really difficult that you did, but you learned a lot from it. Like what lessons did you learn from?
While you guys are finishing up, I thought I'd bring in some of the tools of my trade and share them with you.
Scrabble.
Scrabble's for a little bit later.
Oh,
I wanted to share this with you.
what's that?
That's called a battery.
Okay, so
Time.
technology, we're talking about technology with computers. Well, technology for power tools has changed recently.
What, am I gonna cut someone's leg off now?
Alright, Jonathan, don't touch the saw, okay?
Yeah, no touching, that, you can touch that, but don't touch that. So,
Ooh.
yes,
Do not press the
Careful,
You're gonna chop off someone's
So,
leg with that?
you know what I call this? I call this my screw gun. And that's because that's all I do with it is when I'm building fences, this is like, the funny thing about building things is you take a screw and put it in a piece of wood, you think it's really easy. It's not. If you've never done it or you don't do it with regularity, you gotta put the screw on there and you gotta push this button and screw it in there. It's all over the place and the screw doesn't go in and and the reason why I know that is that my wife cannot screw anything into anything, ever. She's always calling me to do it because she can't hold the gun right and get it in the right angle and all this other stuff. When I'm building fences, I'm going, my screw.
Yeah.
That's how fast I'm moving with this because I'm used to using
Muscle
it.
memory.
This is an impact screwdriver. It has a light, which is cool. You know,
You're blinding me with it.
so these are new. This is new technology. You used to didn't have these things. You'd have to put your power light when you're working in the dark. Now you got this and it shines right on the thing. This is a 20-volt battery. And this is called a flex battery, and this is something that's new that DeWalt's come up with. It's called a flex volt battery. Notice the two different types of the voltages on there. You see a 60 volt and a 20 volt. The cool thing about this thing is that I can put this in a charger for a 20 volt charger, or I can put it in a 60 volt charger and it will charge. The other cool thing about this is that this, just pass this around and feel how heavy that thing is.
Oh my gosh. It's heavy.
It's not that heavy.
Until you go like that.
That's cool, that's pretty heavy.
Pretty hefty. Now, I want you to think about this, is that if I'm working on a fence and I'm building and I'm screwing these things along, what do you think I'd rather carry around with me in this hand? A 20 volt battery,
Or
Jonathan,
that
check that out. Or, see how heavy that is? Or would you rather put a 60 volt battery on there?
Does it just last longer?
It attaches to this as well. So I could use this, it extends the life of the gun. But the cool thing about this is that this gun only runs on 20 volts. Doesn't run on the 60. And that's why they call this as a flex battery, is that it can alternate between the two. Very cool. So an item like this, don't push any buttons, just hold that up. Right there.
Scary. Ooh, it's heavy.
No, but
And this is a worm saw. We call it a worm saw just because you're able to cut through wood, kind of like
I've
a
actually
worm
seen these
goes
before,
through the
actually.
ground.
60
So
volt
that-
battery.
the weight of that.
No buttons.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Larry, I have a question for you about that.
Real heavy.
This isn't heavy.
Careful with things, don't touch that gun. There you go.
Next thing
Check the
you know-
weight of that, Jonathan. Is that heavy?
Pretty good.
So, this thing, when I'm working, my hands, in order to push this, it's got safeties on it now. See this button on the side? I use my thumb and I hold it in this spot and I can run it. The cool thing about this saw is the reason why it's so heavy is if I want to cut, or what we call rip, a piece of wood long ways, the weight of this saw will allow me to keep my cut through the board pretty straight. It's really cool. The other cool thing about this is, what do you notice is not hanging off of it?
Cord.
This is cordless.
That's good.
And so that's like night and day for somebody that's working in construction. If you're up on a roof, you're cutting off some of the rafters or whatever you're doing up there, you don't want to have a cord hanging around that you can trip over while you're up on the roof and fall off the roof. It's so nice to have this stuff. What's that?
Or cut by accident.
Well, exactly. It has a lot of safety features to it too. So there's another term in construction called kickback. And when you are sawing a piece of wood, if this gets tweaked in any way, this way or this way, what happens with this blade is it'll get jammed at an angle in a piece of wood, and what it does is it'll kick back, and that's how people get cut, is because it bounces back at you because it gets tweaked. These things have safety features so that if you start to get kicked back, it automatically shuts the device off, so you don't get cut. So technology is even changing
Even as
in
we
the
speak.
construction field like crazy.
Even as we speak.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not bad.
So I have these 60 volts are the only thing that would run this saw, because it takes 60 volts to be able to power this motor enough to cut through a 4x4. But the cool thing about it is, like I said, is you can switch it over to something like this if you want, if you needed to have extra length. But I don't hardly ever do this because my wrist would be.
Does the bigger
Yeah.
battery give it like longer life or?
This larger battery does.
Um,
So this one here, I can, if I'm working on a fence, this will probably last me 4 hours. working on a fence.
Oh, wow.
This is almost double, but I would never run out of juice on this one when I'm
8 hour
during
probably.
the course of a day, yeah.
Or
But-
if you really wanted to, you can actually hook that, there, if you really wanted to, you can actually use that drill with the 60 volt, you can, hold it while you're driving 8 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, and another thing is that, you know, nowadays, you were talking about moving batteries around and batteries becoming a very big part of companies now. Is, the storage and disposal of batteries is something new to have to be dealing with in the construction industry. But these batteries, if I put them in my charger, see, and that's the other cool thing, is that I can have a charger that will charge this, but it'll also charge this. I don't have to have separate ones, even though the voltages are different. And so that's something new too, that the industry is doing. Anyway, that's kinda cool. I thought you guys might find that kind of interesting. I'll work hours with this in this hand, even at my age. And,
Give yourself a little workout, just kidding.
and that's kind of part of the reason why I do handyman business, cause it kinda keeps me, I don't like to go to the gym and lift weights and ride bikes and all that other stuff. Can't stand it.
When you're
But I'll
working with
do
your
this.
hands, though, it's therapeutic, right?
It is,
You're,
and yeah, absolutely. I feel so much like like I've accomplished something when I build something.
I used to help my grandpa in his car, and time would fly, and it would just be me and my thoughts, you know.
Yeah,
Just,
it's so nice.
Yeah.
The other thing though is responsibility with this stuff is keeping them clean. And so what I do is after I've used it for a couple of days, the last time I used it a couple of days ago, I didn't clean it. But I'll use an airbrush and brush all the sawdust out of it. So that's kind of fun stuff. The other thing I brought is Scrabble, which Jonathan is acutely checking me out every little piece to it. So, does anybody know how to play Scrabble? Awesome. So usually the directions are on the inside of the boxes. And I haven't played this game in forever. But there's no dice, right? No die?
No. You do you have like a sand?
A timer?
Timer
No.
or whatever?
No.
Hourglass is what I'm
So sometimes you time between how much time you have before you come up with another word.
Yeah.
So the way this works is, have you guys played this game before? Everybody
No.
played this game?
Have you guys ever played Scrabble?
Nope.
Wow.
So Scrabble has a board, and in the board it has a star which is worth points. If you run a word through a star, you get points. If you run start a word, run a word through some of these colors, this will say double word score. So if you put a word down this direction, you'll get double the score of all the numbers that are on the tile. So some of these tiles are really low numbers. They're 1. Oh, what do you think an X would be?
Like a 10.
Yeah, it'd be really high because you don't have a lot of words that have X in it. Here it is, right here.
You
So
want to
what
put the X on the triple or double word score.
if you can match it so
yeah,
it comes out
you
that
get
way,
30
so
points.
it's a game of strategy too.
Yeah.
But if I put it on triple word and I say, I do this,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so let's say I did this. What does that spell? Let's see if I can do this with you guys seeing it. Can you guys
Ox.
see? What is it?
Ox.
Ox. If you have an EN, you can even do oxen and get even more
Mhm.
points. So you have to know how to spell words. But notice that the X is on the blue. So what I do is I take the 1 point and the 8 points, and it says it says triple letter. This one says letter, not word. So triple letter, the X gets tripled, which is 3 times 8. Quick. brains out there, how much is that?
24?
24. And the one is 25. I get 25 points for two-letter word. So it's a strategy game in which you also try to come up with as many letters as possible, or as many points on those letters, on those tiles as possible.
Oh, that's fun.
And you keep, each person gets 7 tiles, is it?
I think
It's-
so.
I think it's 7.
However long it fits on the thing that they give you. The wooden thing that Jonathan was holding. However
You
many
can,
goes on
you
there.
can play up to 4 people at
Yeah.
the game. Each of you get the place where you set your tiles. And when you're dealt, like a deck of cards, you're dealt out cards, well then now you're dealt out tiles. When you get your tiles handed to you, or that you pick, you don't get them handed to you. So what we do is we place all the tiles with the letters down, and then we mix them all up, and then each person that's playing that has one of these trays collects 7 of these tiles, okay? Then they take and put them so that the other person can't see on this rack. So let's say I picked these 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just gonna randomly stick them on here for now. I'm not even gonna try to spell any words yet. I'm just gonna put all of my tiles in here. And remember that the numbers are at the bottom of the tile. I've got lots of vowels in this one, which is really good because much of the English language has vowels in the middle of it, of each of their words. But it's not good to get all vowels. Oh, so these are all the letters that I got. You guys see those? No?
I can't.
I can't get it to stay. I wanted to put it up so that you guys could help me with the tiles that I drew, see how many words we can come up with.
So it's kinda like Words with Friends.
Words with what?
It is Words with Friends, yeah. You mean like the
Oh, I don't know that
an
game.
app?
Yeah, I have that actually.
Okay, that's Scrabble, yeah.
Kind of.
So I played Words with Friends, which is Scrabble, with my family a lot. So they just renamed it.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Figures.
It's literally the same game. Stefan, are you falling asleep over there or what?
Yeah, Nathan is, he's tired.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how many words you guys can come up with. So like, if you guys were playing against me, or let's say John and I were a team and then the rest of the class was a team, you guys would be playing against us. And so we would try to fill the board the right way. So let's see, you guys can see those, right?
Let me stand up.
It's EOAIXAI. Here, let's do this. It's EOAIX, another A, and another I. So let's get your brains working and wake you guys up. What words could you spell with those letters? Andre, you're first. You could do ox.
Or axe.
Or axe. How do you spell axe?
Tool.
A-X-E, correct?
Yeah.
Do we have those letters?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So you could spell axe. You could spell ox. Good job. Anybody else?
Do Roman numerals count? Do Roman numerals count?
No.
Okay.
Alex?
You can't use names. So there's a lot of little rules that as you play, I could go over it with you, but you can't use names.
You can't use proper nouns.
So X is
Right.
a word, EX, right? Is that a word?
So this is when it's like, if you get stuck, if you want to start playing the game, as you get better at playing the game, you learn words that are out there that you never knew were words.
Yeah.
But as you start playing the game, one of the things that you could do is just have a dictionary next to you, and if you say like, well, is like, I was thinking this one. I was wondering if axia was possibly a word.
Is
Does
that
that
an
mean
indication?
multiple axes?
Okay.
I guess axes would be the plural, so that's probably
Yeah.
not true.
Maybe go for a walk. I'm really tired.
If it wakes you up, you bet.
Do you mind, John?
Oh, well, if he says you can, go ahead.
If it wakes you up, but come
We'll have
back.
to ask you both.
I think you can have a couple minute walk and then come right back.
Okay.
Just walk around the parking lot, that's my suggestion.
Um,
Watch out for cars.
Don't get hit. Yeah, guys drivers are crazy.
How about this one? Is that a word? Eon? I don't know how to spell eon.
Well, eon is definitely a word, but I don't know if that's how you spell it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe it's, well, I know ion is.
Yeah.
Look on your computers or whatever and see if ion, how do you spell ion? Is it just I-O-N?
Well, it says EON is a word in Scrabble.
E-O-N. Maybe that's eon. So there's lots of different words that you could spell. Now the trick is, where do you place them on the board? When you first start, do you have to start at the star, John?
Yeah, I believe you start in the middle.
You have to start with a word coming off of here. Now,
I think you can start anywhere on there.
you can start anywhere off of the,
Yeah.
can you do diagonal?
I don't think so.
No diagonal, so it's just horizontal or vertical. Here's a cool thing though, you can make a word off of another word that's already on the board. So if I was trying to spell the word, I was thinking of this word. I'm almost positive that's a word, axion. But do you see an N up here? We don't.
No.
So, but if there's an N open on the board from another person's word, I can play it through there. Does that make sense? Got it?
That's how it branches out. You can.
So you guys wanna try to challenge us and see how you do? You guys would have to
I'm
put
down.
your brains together and sit
Grab
in
use the
groups of,
bathroom real quick.
so like,
I want to put food in my belly.
well, you're gonna do that soon. My God, 15 minutes. So let's have two people back here, and two people back here, and two people up here. And then, yeah, you want to at least try.
We have to play.
It's part of being part of.
It's either that or you work on your assignments. What are you working on?
So am I sitting back here with Devin then?
What is it? Oh, okay, I can help you with that.
Am I sitting back here with Devin?
So if you wanna do your assignments, you can, but if you wanna play the game, you can play the game, okay? So what I'm gonna do is whoever's playing with Tyler, anybody wanna play with Tyler? Jonathan, you wanna play with Tyler? He can help you make some words, okay? So go over and sit with him. And Andrew's gonna work on his.
Andrew, why you gotta be a downer?
That's okay, I told him I wanted him to finish that up anyway, so
Okay.
that's cool, that's fine with me. We'll put the board right here.
Maybe.
And I'm going to put all these tiles up here, and each of your teams need to come and pick 7 tiles. 7 tiles.
I always do 9.
You're doing 9?
No, that's what I do when I play this game usually.
Well, let's just go with 7, because, we're just kinda like going through it right now. So don't pick them yet, don't pick them yet.
Yeah,
Come back
just
down, because I'm
random.
gonna mix them all up. Actually, you can help me mix them up. I'll turn them over and you start mixing them up right now. There you go.
Oh no, we got R.
And it's very cool to get the Z. Z has the highest points, it's 10. And, the problem with Z is that a lot of people wanna make a proper noun out of it, like Zion. But that's a proper noun, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
What about zebra?
Zebra? Yeah, you could do zebra. Okay. Jonathan, you wanna come and pick 7 for your group? And Devin, you wanna come get 7 for your group? And I'll get 7 for me.
What about John? I thought John was on the team.
Maybe.
Alright, I think he has to go to Mill.
I can't reach it actually, so.
You can ask him.
Okay. He's in the bathroom.
And take them back to your group and then set them up on your tile board, tile shelf.
Cubby. That's your cubby. No. No.
Okay, I got my 7.
Who said you weren't?
Okay, take that back to him, Jonathan.
One.
Who did that?
Actually,
Okay.
you know what, Nathan, why don't you and I team up? I don't know if John, do you have a Zoom lesson you have to go to?
Mine's at 11:30.
11:30, oh, we got plenty of
I
time.
forgot we didn't eat.
Okay, we got 25 minutes. Alright, so, why don't you play with, Nathan? And he's already collected your things.
Okay, perfect.
Alright, let's go with the youngest person in the ring gets to go first.
I'm 21. Who's
21.
Who,
I'm 20.
are we are
You're
sharing
20?
this, right?
Oh,
Is anyone 19?
Yeah.
Huh? Anyone 19? Alright, so Tyler and Jonathan get to go first, and then we'll just go clockwise the rest of the way around, okay? Okay, so your job is to come up with a word to start us off in the board, and you just, once you get a word, come up and put it on the board.
Do I use these ones?
Oh, I forgot to add these to them.
Oh, yeah.
So they're gonna come up here, right, to this board?
Yeah, then let's put it up on that board.
So keep it like that.
There's
So
nothing.
don't go around this way, don't come around this way, come this way.
Oh, here, let's put the board over here then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, the object of the game is not to show anybody else your tile board so that they can't cheat off of you. Okay, let's see what I can make with this.
There's not enough vowels.
Oh, I have a question, John. What happens when you use up your tiles? Do you get to go get more?
I think you win, right? Isn't that how you win?
I
Since
think
you use
that
up your tiles?
usually
Yeah.
you're supposed to like get more tiles after.
Oh yeah, you
It's when
okay,
all
throughout
the
the
titles
game,
are gone.
And usually you
Oh,
count
throughout
the
the
amount
game.
of points everyone gets, and then whoever has the most points is the one who wins.
throughout the game you're picking more tiles, I guess.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
usually happens.
I think after you play, you get to pick another one.
I think so.
I think that's how it goes.
I think you're supposed to keep 7 at all times.
Right. Okay, I agree. Alright, so I'm ready for my first word. How you guys doing back there, Tyler and Jonathan? Are you looking on, you can
Cheating.
you can kind of guide him in using his phone if you want. He can use his phone. It's an accommodation. You guys got a word yet?
Yeah, but it's only
If you were- do you have any more?
Okay, so you need a little bit more time to figure out if you can get a bigger word.
If we had an L.
Let's say it. Let's say it out loud. Though.
I don't think I can.
I should not learn that little word.
Because we only have one vowel, so it's hard to make more words out of it.
What can you do here?
So I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with this because
G-F-A-G spells.
Okay, so if you got a word, go ahead and come up and put it on the board, and then I'll do your points. I'll do the points up here for the teams.
But what do you wanna do?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to come this way.
That's very good.
Sorry, just not me.
What do you wanna do?
Okay, so let's do Tyler.
Points, right? So
Where's, oh, the boards are up here.
Devin. C.
Have much words.
So do I get 3 more?
Yeah, we'll grab 3 more. Okay, Nathan. Okay, so how many points did you get?
I must see, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so we got 5 from Tyler's team. Okay, next up is Devin's team. Devin and Stefan, you guys come up and place your tiles.
let's look at this.
Wow, I have no vowels in it.
Okay, so you have to play off of here's the tricky part, is you gotta play off of their tiles, right? You can't just place them anywhere else on the board, it has to be played off of their tiles. So if you can use their tiles,
yes.
Stefan and
It's the same
Devin,
thing.
you can use their tiles to make up another word, build even a bigger word, but it has to be off of those tiles.
You have to connect to it. You have to go to your settings app and then click on Kaiser Guest.
Nag?
You gotta do the whole word.
Wait, what's that spell?
Okay, you gotta have an E. You got an E?
Oh, I was gonna say. No, we don't.
Okay, so you get that, manager would be ER on the end.
Right.
So you could do, you don't have an E, so try something else.
Well, you could also, that's one way to do it, but you could also just use the first letter and then make another word with the letter.
Oh, yeah, so, but they don't have an E, so they can't do manager.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Yes,
Thank you.
so think of another word that would go off of N, or you use an A in the middle.
shaking.
We'll be shaking, bacon.
Shush.
I'm wondering if you could use an A on the end and spell manna. Cause that means bread. I'm wondering
Yeah,
if it's
you could.
I'm wondering if it.
You could put an A there and you can work this way or that way.
Yeah.
Something be rattling over here.
It's the light.
Okay, how many points you got, Devin? Count all of them.
And then, but what about this way? You can make it work that way, right?
Well, that's what I
We'll
was
leave
saying,
it there.
but
Leave it
I
there.
don't think they want to.
You can do air.
You guys put your points up when you, here you go, Devin.
Yeah.
Put your points up when you're done on the board.
Or you can do fair. You can put. You got an F here, right?
Right.
So F A. So put F A I. Right. F A. Fair. Right. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7 points. Okay, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you got 13 points. So you got points for this word here,
Yep, we got 13.
and you got points for that word.
Okay, put it up on the board underneath the name of your team.
So 13 points for Devin. Because he made 2 words.
Our team got 13 points.
And then, alright.
Okay, so my turn?
Yay.
Here, let me put mine up real quick.
Alright, Nathan. So you look at that and then see how many words you can make.
Old birds. You're excused. From class.
What?
Okay, so I spell, let's see, so I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is that a beard?
Beard.
Oh. Interesting.
And then I gotta get 4 more. Okay.
What?
Okay, tell me your thoughts.
Can we go this way?
Yeah, perfect
What
timing.
do you think that means?
It means
You
they're backing
can,
up.
well,
No.
Oh, alright.
so you can go this way. You can go, you can think of I don't think there's any word you can use here. You can branch off of here and go down. This is a triple word. Triple letter score. So let's see here.
Anything. Wow.
So
We do. Wow. Has challenges, right? That's kind of basically what it says, right? Challenges. Yeah. It's challenges. That means we get more like experience.
Why am I so tall?
I don't know.
That's a great mystery, yes.
We get, that means we get more,
Which goes to fall.
anything we do worthwhile.
I'm just waiting for it to
That means
hit
we get
11,
more
15, so I ate my pizza.
You've been waiting all day for that, huh?
Yes, I haven't eaten it all today.
Alright.
That pizza will be the first thing I've actually eaten today.
So IV is a word? I think, okay, so if you played, so you got a double word score here, right?
Sit around.
So if you put a V there,
So I think we do a lot of challenges. That means we get.
Oh, come on.
Push ourselves or? Push ourselves. Push ourselves.
This is why I don't play Scrap.
I think V, A,
Yes, scrap.
I think R A is a word, Rosh.
No, we have a minute before we can.
Well, let's just stick with that, how that sounds.
Hmm.
Oh, you do this well, that's challenging.
I think you can do both.
That's. Get
Bullet. Right? So now that you got a double word score here, okay? Or double word score, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2 is 14.
Okay, that makes more sense.
14, 15, 16. Right? So 16.
Ooh, people are cranking. Who got 16?
We did.
You guys got 16. Look
Did I
at
win?
that.
Did I win?
That's
Yeah, y'all's team
yeah,
won.
B, that's why.
We have like a whole minute, so
So, we're
so we
gonna,
can
we're gonna say
campaigns.
that, I mean, we would normally play this game longer, obviously. And we would fill up this whole Scrabble board, but you would go through until you got rid of all the tiles. Right? No more tiles to put out. I wonder if you would stop, Tyler, who was the one who was saying they played this game online? Andrew, so online, when do you kind of declare a stop to the game? Is it when you run out of tiles or when you run, so
Yeah.
if you run out, if you're playing somebody else and you run out of tiles and the other person still has tiles, then that's when the game stops?
Well, if you run out of tiles,
Take the lid
you're
off.
pretty much the winner.
Isn't that what this
And it kind of depends
Well,
on
what
how
about
much
the points?
The
But the
points,
points
yeah,
still
the-
count,
The
right?
points
Yeah,
declare the
yeah,
winner, I
if-
think, yeah.
Gotcha.
If now you have the most count
Isn't that what this
points,
is for?
or if I do,
Uh-huh.
that'll take some of the points from you over to me.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
go ahead and
Is that
keep
what
your
this
tiles,
is
we
for?
can play at the end after lunch if you want.
Alright, so that's what the most one.
Okay?
I always
During our
take the lid
discussion
off
time?
anyways, cause I don't want it to. But if there's a lid, I don't know, if there's a hole
You
in it,
guys
I
wanna
guess
play
I can-
afterwards,
Yeah.
after lunch? Okay. We'll keep everything where they
I
are.
can play, yeah, for sure. I call a microwave.
Yeah.
He's hangry.
You wanna use one of the
Stefan is hangry.
That's when the cat is all the time.
Walking some laps.
It's not called walking laps. If you were to go outside and do that, then yeah, you would be.
Oh my god.
I know, yeah. Well, I think what I should do is I should start at 11 o'clock. 'Cause I was back to work. Because now
Well, yeah, but stuff is there. I don't want
Well,
to mess it
you
up.
can move it to the side. That's boom. There's your solution.
Okay.
Go on, do it.
That's just wonderful.
I just finished the same with pilot. I won't say it.
Your password is short.
I know.
How you doing, Andrew? Good.
I'm right about the. I just turned it in.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, that pizza smells amazing.
That
On my
Little
side.
Caesars stuff is so good.
Yeah.
Everyone back up. This is mine.
Yeah, I know. And they're like just perfect for holding in your hand, right? They're not this big droopy pizza. It's like a square that doesn't fall over.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. You mean doesn't fall over?
Doesn't. No, not fall.
I know.
It
I
isn't
know.
the right
I'm
word.
just joking.
Droop. That's the word I was looking for. Droop over.
Yeah, I was joking. Sometimes I a little bit of a joker.
Popcorn. Popcorn. What do you think this is, a movie?
Seems like shit.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
sometimes
bags of it at home, and I go to the store and I buy it, and then I get it home and I don't want to eat it.
You don't have to wear a mask. when you
Waste
eat
it.
I know.
God, if I knew that, I could bring my whole bag and give it to you, John. A little cute bag, buttered popcorn.
Welcome to
Why not?
Isn't that a nice, clean bathroom?
It's so beautiful.
You still need this.
Oh, no, I don't need it, but you got it already?
Yeah, good thing I have one arm.
They come in handy, trust me. Did you send it in, Andrew? Yep. Did you send it in yet?
Yep.
Okay.
It's almost time to go home.
No, don't tell me that.
Too bad we just did.
No, it's time to go home, Larry.
God, nobody's turned in their emails yet. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. You don't do it on here.
You almost slapped me in the face.
Oh, I did, sorry.
You're good.
Journal prompt, that's what I'm looking for. Ah! Yay! 5 were assigned and 5 have been. Wait a minute, isn't there 6 of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 of you.
Yeah.
Why didn't the 5th one get, 6th one get assigned?
That'd be Sam.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says only 5 were assigned. Who were they assigned to? Let's see.
Jonathan, what was that noise?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's see. Devin. What? Royce, Eleanor, Devin, Clad. Those guys haven't turned theirs in yet. What's the deal with that? They still have the same assignments, right?
Indeed.
So I've got. Why is this weird? This is weird. Sorry. This is not right.
Smells like food in here.